riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah.
Well, yeah, here I am. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another edition of our. Someone is already texting me. What's the noise? Oh, I see. You would think after so many years that I would have learned how to do this, but I'm sorry. Once again, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. One more time. Coming to you from Pelican headquarters in Flagami, Florida. Welcome, everybody. Oh man, yeah, I had selected this microphone, and this microphone is finicky. In any case, welcome everybody who's here. Lucky Duck Productions moderator in the house, and Dylan, of course, and Papa Drew. Hey, Papa Drew, how's that schoolie coming along? And a lot of vibration noise. Yeah, I know that was that microphone. I'm sorry about that. You know, I should wear my headphones like all the time, right? That might help. Oh, and I have like a shadow here. It's strange. And Robert, you had back feed. You got it. Yeah, I think I got it fixed here. And yeah, let me fix something else. You know, high production here going on, right? Yeah, that's better lighting wise. Yeah, I'm testing this projector thing back here, and we'll see how that goes. Let me read here some of your comments. Great to see you too, Sue. And I want to wish a very happy birthday, Mr. Lucky Dog himself, Bob. Someone told me, Little Bird told me that it was Bob's birthday today. So better to get a buzz with an IPA. I agree with you, Max McLear and Maxine Oliver from Wilmington, Delaware. That's one of the places that I want to go on this coming summer road trip. And Carlos Riba, hello, Robert, enjoy your vids a lot. And good afternoon, Rob on the road. And John Shocker from Waterbury, Connecticut. Yeah, problem with my audio. I believe we got it figured out. And welcome, Mr. Robert. And you are here. The party can begin. I just noticed something. I didn't plan for this to happen, but we're getting like 1, 2, 3, and if I keep panning, we're gonna have like 4, 5. You know, if Roberts in the screen, that could be distracting back there. Hey, William Irizarry, hello there. The party can begin. Let me fix something here real quick on the fly here on my screen. It's one of those days. You know, we had Ili and I, we had a great late lunch, and we ate so much. We had some fish, and we ate so much that we kind of took a nap right after, and that's why I'm a little discombobulated. Not that I like I usually am. Oh, the bar is officially open. Thank you, Sonia. Ramon Toro, now it's okay. Ramon Toro for My Bonito Puerto Rico. Let me show you something. So we have the mailbag here today. It's actually a mail plate. But we had a very nice letter from Ramon Toro, and let's just call it a super cash. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Ramon, and gracias siempre por todo. Michelle K. Rubber got a haircut. Yeah, you noticed. The barber almost charged me double, because I go like every 2 or 3 months. And I got another very nice gift here from Ron and Jean. And look at this beautiful wooden bowl here, and it has a flying pelican. Look at that. This is I almost feel afraid to use it because it is very, very beautiful woodwork, and here in the back it says R Steel 2/14/2021, the date where it was made, and thank you so much. This was very nice. And what else do I have? I think that's it. Come up and visit Homosassa, Florida, home to Yuli. I was there in passing like 3 or 4 years ago, but I should go back. I should really go back. This is a bit spooky. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, there you go. I knew that. Thanks. Yes. Once again, happy birthday, dear Bob. Happy birthday to you. And from Danny Tattoo. Casualmente estaba viendo tu episodio de San Diego. Haces un excelente trabajo, Robert. Un abrazo desde Panamá. Thank you. And is watching my San Diego episode and from Panama, huh? It's pretty cool. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. And I don't know why. For some reason today. Oh, here we go. For some reason, the chat was like really small and I couldn't read it, but now I can. Doing it again. Oops, I did it again. And now my second monitor died. Okay, it's back. Hi, Robert. Jim is working on the new truck and my car is getting... we're getting there. Happy Friday. Thank you, Susan and Andrew and Monica. Happy Friday too. And Smoking Fool, welcome. Thank you so much, Alex Mobile. And nice to hear you from Judy Smiley. Hello, Traveling Robert from California. And from Anchorage, Alaska. I want to go to Anchorage. I've never been to Anchorage. I've been to what's it called? I've been to Fairbanks, but not Anchorage. Good evening, Nancy Reynolds. And yeah, sounds great now. Hello all. Happy Friday. Thank you. The Shave. Thank you. I'm here. And hello, Hoang Nguyen. And Colin McSherry Hubbard, when did you decide to change your channel from Road Nomad to Traveling Robert? Oh, it was right after, around the time where I switched to 4K too, more or less the same time. And I think it was right before that, I started switching, it was early 2015? Probably 2016. When I went to the RV show 2016, that might have been the era when I started making the switch, and by the Chicago road trip, I had already changed the name of the channel. I mean, but the channel was always Traveling Robert. Just the videos were called Road Nomad, but I still had the sticker in the back. And then after that Chicago road trip, I changed the sticker in the back too. Because I mean, the name Road Nomad didn't seem to stick. People didn't seem to like it so much. I thought it was a good name, and I still have it since I have so many old videos that still go to that website. That website should still be active and should forward to Traveling Roberts. Greetings from Australia. Hello, Australia. Hello, Tammy Forret. And I'm really behind here on the chat. Am I not? You know what? I'm gonna reset the chat and read the latest ones, and then I'll go back. Hey Robert, you have talked about switching to a camper van a lot. Are you going to pull the trigger on that? At some point I am going to. As you probably know, there is a huge difference in price between a camper van and a trailer. And right now I'm an ambassador for Winnebago Towables, so I'm gonna keep a trailer at least for another year, maybe more. You never know. And then at some point, yeah, I do want to make, maybe not, I don't know, but I would love to get like a, maybe not a true camper van, because the holding tanks are really small on a true camper van, like the Travaro, for example, or like the Pleasure Way, you know, the true B, Class B, which is built on a van frame. Perhaps I'll get the one that is more like a Class C, that is the wide body, like the new Echo, for example. But watching from Ohio, beautiful state, Ohio. Hello from Redlands, California. And I'm thinking one of the 2 or 3 plans that I have for next year, for next summer, one of them involves Gold Country, California. So we'll see. Greetings from the Adirondack Mountains, which is another place that I am considering for summer 2021. Hey, Mr. CLT is in the house. Thank you so much for being here too. And Fernando San Martin, mi esposa y yo viajaremos por 3 meses desde Chicago hasta Miami. ¿Algún consejo, algún imperdible? And he says, my wife and I will be traveling 3 months from Chicago to Miami. Any advice? Y el único consejo es enjoy. And y dense bastante tiempo. Give yourselves enough time to enjoy all the things in between. And of course, a stop in the Smoky Mountains is a must on that type of trip. I thought you were a little off on Minitini Lounge. I was. You know, I'm always a little off, right? You know why I'm a little off? Hello from Pensacola, Florida, the one place that I've been passing through Pensacola at least 8 times, and I've never stopped. But one of these days I'm gonna fix that. Or oh, hold on, we have a new member. So I don't know if I can put it on the screen, but Audrey Dion, thank you for becoming a Chief Pelican Head. Thank you so much. And we have a super chat from Alan Chitwood. Alan Chitwood, thank you for that super chat. Living Sunday for Mount Whitney and Sequoia on BLM called Turtle Creek Campground off 395 at Lone Pine, Big Pine, Bishop, and Mono Lake. Isn't it too cold to be in that area at this time of the year? I don't know. I guess not. Do I have it flickering on my screen? I don't see any flicking here, but who knows? I may have been the cause of you being off on Minitini Lounge, or my apologies. Why? In any case, you know why I'm off? Because I don't have an IPA. By the way, today we're going with the classic. One of my first IPAs is Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA, and I believe they changed the label. I almost didn't recognize it when I bought it. Yeah, this is the good stuff. So yeah, everybody, oh, look at this. Oh, the chat today is out of control here. Hold on. Hey, Jeffrey Yogurdian, thank you so much for that super chat from Wilbur Rabbit. Yogurdian and Nina Wade, thank you so much for becoming a Chief Pelican Head. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And also, it's kind of hard to see here on the screen that I used to select it. But I'll find it. Here, new member Patricia Terrin. Thank you so much, Patricia, for becoming a Chief Pelican Head. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch programs here because sometimes it's hard to follow. Drinking from the bottle, yeah, like that Kid Rock song, right? Uh, uh, Look at the back screen. That guy's getting an IPA. LOL. Very funny. Patricia Buchanan, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Love the Kansas video. Stay safe. Thank you so much. Maybe I should have played the Kansas video back there. Uh, by the way, this is a new projector that they sent me. I'm testing it out, and I'm gonna do like a review at some point this week. 580 viewers already. 576 I read here. Yeah, that's a lot. Rockin' Rob. Hey Rob, how about coming with the Traveling Robert or Pelican Head IPA? I just have to find the brewer that wants to make it, and we'll do like a white label thing. Yeah. Max McLear, I didn't neglect you today. Hola, Robert. Cheers, drinking and Pacifico and Heineken. Our first time in the chat. Well, welcome, Patricia, and yeah. And thank you for coming. Welcome everybody who is new to the chat. And if you guys have any questions, just type question in the comment, and that'll be easier to see, of course, always. But we have a brand new. Hold on. Where is it? Thank you, Judy T, for that super chat. Thank you so much. And Wonderland Speaks has become a new Chief Pelican Head. Thank you so much, Wonderland Speaks, and welcome to the group. By the way, Chief Pelican Head, when you become a member, you get to watch videos early. And usually when I'm traveling, if I'm like here at home, I usually don't do it much, and I do like live updates from the road, so you know pretty much exactly where I am. And there's something that I haven't done in a while, but I have to start doing it again. I stopped doing it when I was traveling. We do like Zoom meetings. We haven't done one like in 2 months or 3 months, but we do Zoom meetings so we can chat. I call them like especially since the pandemic, we call them virtual meetups. Of course, when all this is over, it's gonna be like the year of the meetups, right? So hello, Robert. Love your videos. Love so much. I really engo. Radu Bogdan Stefan. Thank you so much. What's your favorite state and least favorite state? I have several. I always have a soft spot for Arizona. I love Arizona, but there are several. I love Florida too. I don't have a least favorite state. I haven't been treated poorly by or anything like that, or no state is that there's always something positive and beautiful to see in every state. So I am not gonna call a least favorite state at this point, because really it's not. For example, Earl Williott from Minnesota. Thank you for that super chat. And best IPA. This is one of my favorites. I don't know which is best, but this the Dogfish Head is one of my favorites. First time live chat. Greetings from the Netherlands. Hello, Netherlands. And I see you're holding a beer there, a virtual beer. And I have to go back. I have to go back to the Netherlands at some point soon. Whenever Europe opens up again for us, I gotta spend at least a month there. There we have Red the Jaguar in the house, our friend from the city of brotherly love. And Potato Masher 56, thank you for that super chat. Hey Robert, when are you heading back to Key West? Probably a couple months. I don't have any plans yet. Right now, I'm gonna concentrate for the next 2 months or so in northern Florida, because I'm gonna be commuting to to the property up there as we start developing it. In fact, I'm going there. I'm going there in a couple of days. I mean, up there for this whole next week. We're gonna do like finish clearing and doing different things. We have adopted your theme song and choreographed it. I would like to see that. ah. Evil Mushroom, we have fish and chips. I love fish and chips. Love Arizona, from Miami too, but I live in Arizona now. I know there's something about Arizona. It has all different climates and all different. It's very multicultural too, and you know the food is great. And you have either you have the from the Sonoran Desert with the saguaro cacti and the choya. Then you go to the forest like in the White Mountains, to the high desert up there by Williams. I mean it's there's a lot to see. Did you plan to travel on Europe or Asia? Yeah, I do have plans to travel abroad. I don't have plans for Asia at this moment. Europe and Australia are the main plans, and then South America. And Asia will be like at some point. I would love to travel to Asia as well. Never been to Miami. Can you do a video on that area? I've done some videos, some older videos, especially when I used to work downtown. I did a couple of videos. So if you search my channel for something like that, you'll find some videos. Did I? Summer styling. Thank you for becoming a Chief Pelican Head. And you know, I kind of miss this. It's one of those days, guys. And it doesn't really show me here. Did I already read that one? Because it shows on the top of the chat here. Yeah. Is there an IPA for diabetics? At the time I could have is be a virtual one. I do believe that they have alcohol free, but I don't know if like they were gonna have like one that is completely sugar free. I doubt it, but yes, that will make you a Pelican Head as well, of course. If you contribute 12 a month, of course. Hi Robert, the following. Now the thing with the Pelican Head, the only way for me to track them is if you go through Patreon or YouTube. That's the only way that I can send the private videos to you guys. Hey Robert, love following your travels. Have you or will you be getting a vaccine shot at some point? Yeah, at some point. I haven't gotten it yet. You know, I'll wait my turn, and whenever I start traveling again, I probably will. Eventually, everybody's gonna get it, right? You have to get it. So yeah. Hello from Honeymoon Island. You know, I want to go there. That's by Dunedin, Florida, and I do wanna do that. Any plans for St. Patrick's Day next week? I'll probably be up in Perry, Florida. So I don't know. Where's your property? In Perry, Florida. How do you find BLM land to stay at? One of the best apps is actually that I've found. It's All States Camp and RV. It's only iOS, but they mark them with the as this dispersed part camping, and you know they have different icons for different types of camping options, and it's like a D with a tent in the middle, and that's one of the places where I find them. A lot of them is word of mouth too, you know, when I talk to people. And also freecampsites.net has a very good database of free places to camp, and a lot of them are BLM. Oh, we're getting some trolls today, huh? Hello from Clearwater, Florida. A lot of people in the west coast of Florida today. Love your Glacier Park video. When can you possibly go back? I'm thinking this summer, especially if the eastern part of the park is gonna be open. I'm thinking of going back this summer. Um, what property? Are you building a house? Not really. We're just doing like a private RV park for us, and eventually I'll invite some of you guys. But for now, it's I'm just developing it for a couple of RV sites. Love the tutorial on the new electric setup. I would love to see a full video on what basic system looks like versus what you added over time. Is there any backup system that will run an AC? Well, if you have enough battery and a larger inverter, yeah, you could do that. Otherwise, you just have to fire up a good old-fashioned generator and make some noise. But yeah, if you get a 3,000 watt inverter, I think 3,200 or 3,400 watt inverter, that would be like, or probably 3,000 with a soft start, and enough batteries, yeah. Any plans to coming to New York? Well, New York State, it's in the plans for late summer, perhaps even spring. I mean, fall. Because I wanna go up there and see the fall colors, and then come back down. Hello, Robert, from Kevin and Lauren in rainy Goodyear, Arizona. Really good, rainy Goodyear, right? Goodyear. That's like the western outskirts of Phoenix, and they have a good brewery out there. Hope you get to Crater Lake. Yeah, that's Central Oregon. I want to go to Bend, Oregon, and then Crater Lake should be close, right? What Class C's do you like? I like the ones, I would like a short one. In fact, I'm thinking a 21 footer, because a lot of roads, you know, the most beautiful roads, they won't allow you to go on like a 25 footer or longer. So a 21 footer that doesn't look like a Class C, you know, that would be great. Robert, you should play your last episode on that TV behind you. I should. Yeah, this is kind of creepy, right? Well, I could play the next episode. It's like a silent movie. I don't have the last episode. Actually, I could play it there, yeah. If you can... if you come back to California this year, keep an eye for an IPA 395 from Mammoth Brewery. Great stuff. I'll go check it out. My husband has been trying to convince me to move to Florida. He can't convince me, but you can. I don't think I like that much of a hot climate, but you make us want to buy a Mini. Well, but it's very hot. It really gets, it's not the heat but the humidity in the summer. I mean, I hardly ever get out of the house unless I'm going into a pool or the beach, to be honest. It's too much seeing all the TV in the background. Yeah, right. I thought it would be a good idea, but I guess it's kind of strange. Let me read some of the comments here real quick. There are no RV clubs in Miami. Would you start one? I don't know. There's Miami Everglades, and there's, but they're all in the outskirts, really. And oh, but then we have a new patron, Betty Foy. Thank you so much for becoming a patron. Volcano Time Lapse. Hey, Robert, are you planning a trip to Destin anytime soon? Not really. I mean, my property up there in Taylor County is kind of close to, it's much closer to Destin, so maybe soon. And we have Jeffrey DiBartolo. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you, Jeffrey. First time my wife and I watch your Minitini Lounge. Great entertainment. Can't wait to watch the next one. Thank you for that super chat. And please sing your song Free My RV. Actually, yeah, this is kind of strange. Let me do something here real quick. Let's go to my videos, and let's just play, something from the past. Almost like 1984 with the face behind you. Robert in Infinity, yeah, right. What do you do for a living? How come you get to travel so much? Oh, I'm a YouTuber. That's what I do for a living, and yeah, I'm so grateful, that thanks to you guys, I'm able to make a living doing this. The Lost RVers, hello there, Gold Country Bears, Gold Guns, and Dirt Campy. Thank you for the super chat. And if all goes well, man, I'll see you guys next summer. In Crater Lake, try to get a boat tour to Wizard Island. It's a whole different perspective, looking at the rim from the water. I didn't know you could take a tour inside the crater. That would be super cool. And yeah, I'll see if I can do that. You need to visit the North Cascades National Park. That's in the plan too for next summer. Yeah, that's in the plan for next summer. That video background looked awesome. Thank you so much. And Lynette Jessica, thank you for that super chat. Missed the tip jar at the March Minitini Lounge. Loved your performance of La Vida es un Carnaval. Sorry, couldn't help but salsa here in my family room. Well, I'm glad you liked that, and thank you so much for the super chat. Robert, how do you keep things fresh on the road? Seems like things will get old and repeat long drives, etc. I'm one of those people. I love driving. I love driving on the road, and I do entertain myself with podcasts and audiobooks and Sirius XM radio, because you have your stations that you already know, and you get them anywhere in the country. Thank you, Mark Newell, for that super chat. Jackie, I think the flickering problem might be on your end, because it's good here. Just will there be a Minitini tomorrow night? A Neon Pony? No, there will not be. I'm probably gonna be on the road tomorrow night. Hi from Bradenton, Florida. Loved your Michigan video. The scenery on the lakes was beautiful. Thank you so much. And you ladies, Sosa, thank you for that super chat. Hey Robert, Monday is my son Alex's birthday. Can you wish him a happy birthday? Happy birthday, dear Alex. Happy birthday to you. A serious question. I own a standard Chevy Traverse SUV. If you have any idea what I can pull with that, I don't know. You will have to check your engine displacement, and you just Google that, and usually it tells you. Like if I go right now to Google here and do Chevy Traverse versus tow capacity. That's how you're supposed to word it. Says here from 1,500 to 5,000 pounds. So it depends really on your setup, on your Chevy Traverse. It depends on that, whether you can tow 1,500 if you have the 4-cylinder whatever, or if you have probably the highest capacity. So it's it really depends. But that's how I find out whenever I want to know. Wow, that guy's driving right through the house. Yes, please sing a cool song. I'll sing a cool song. I have a new song that I'm coming up with. I think it's gonna be good. Hi, Robert from the Cubans you saw in Sedona. Hello there. And in Sedona, at the Crossing Creeks RV Park. Evelyn Albano, how long have you been on YouTube? Was it difficult to start a channel? Well, I've been on YouTube since 2007, this channel since 2010, and yeah, at the beginning it was a hobby. I mean, I really started uploading videos, and nobody knew whether this was gonna succeed or not. And lucky for me, you guys started watching, and more people started watching, and more people started watching, and now it's 176,000 of you or something like that. So yeah, this is another, and yeah, I don't know if I should use the. I like having a big screen here in the studio. By the way, okay, everybody say hello to my mom. Hi everybody, I have a vision problem. I'm watching Three Sons. I love. Didn't you know, Mom, you got triplets? I didn't know. Stephen Lloyd, thank you so much for that super chat. Robert, what plan do you have for your data? I can't find one that has enough data, only 35 gigabytes. I know. The one that I've been using, and it's hit or miss, is Yahoo Mobile, which goes through Visible. And it's unlimited. It's unlimited. It's like $40 a month. And then you have unlimited tethering too, but the throttle, they throttle you down. But it's not as bad as the other carriers. They throttle you down to 5 megabits per second, and that's not bad. Anywhere except for a big city, I'll be lucky to get 5 megabits per second on an unthrottled line. So, yeah, that's what I've been using, and it works good. When you visit Vermont, make sure you check out the sky lift to the summit of Mount Mansfield. Scenery is amazing. I didn't know that. I was gonna do Mount Washington in New Hampshire. Oh, you see that truck back there? Thanks so much. Get back and spend more time in Michigan. I'm thinking it's part of the plans, and of course I have these super ambitious plans for this summer and fall, and something's gonna have to fall off the map. But Michigan is one of the things that one of the places that I want to see, for sure. And the Carbon, thank you so much for that super chat. Hi Robert, my family loves your show. I'm 11 years old, and I want you to know you are the best traveling YouTuber ever, and you are awesome. Thank you so much, Carbon. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much to you and your family for watching. Have you thought about a Michigan meetup? Of course, I thought about a Michigan meetup. But until things normalize a little more, I don't think it's appropriate or safe to be doing meetups. But as soon as we can do meetups again, you bet we're gonna do many meetups. Because I love meeting you guys. It's such a, because right now a lot of you are all of you are names that I see every week, a lot of you. But for example, Armando Correa is someone that I've met in person. So it's so cool to chat with people that I've met in person. And of course, Mr. Red Jaguar. FMCA has unlimited Sprint Mobile. Yeah, there are many plans, and I'm gonna be testing one if they ever send it to me. That it's gonna be a promotional thing, let's call it what it is, a commercial. But it is unlimited, and it's going to be relatively inexpensive. And it uses the T-Mobile plan, but they haven't sent it to me yet. But I'm really looking forward to testing that one. Come to New Hampshire, live free or die. What's the motto? Live free or die trying, or it's something like that. It's something about, but yeah, definitely the White Mountains and New Hampshire. I want to see Mount Washington, even if it is it's supposed to have the worst weather in the United States, right? Robert, I lived in Texas. What do you think states that are worth visiting these days? At least one near here. Well, in Texas, you have New Mexico, but New Mexico is very short, so you can just cross through New Mexico and go to Arizona, which is beautiful. New Mexico, I really like the Santa Fe and the Taos area. I mean, there's so much to see. uh, everywhere. And then to the north you have Oklahoma, and then to the east you have Louisiana, which I haven't explored Louisiana all that much, and I'm gonna do that after I explore the East Coast. I do want to do the East Coast early fall this year, or late summer, early fall, because I have neglected the East Coast, and I don't want to do, like, I want to go to Kent, Maine, all the way to the other end of US one, and maybe go all the way to Key West, down to the other end of US one. So yeah. Tony D0912, thank you for that super chat. Just wanted to let you know my wife Paula and I put your channel on while meal preparing for the week. Love your national park and capital city tours. Keeping up. Thank you. And this year I didn't do any tour inside Capitol buildings, but I did visit a couple of Capitol buildings. Even the one in Kansas, we just drove around. But it's a majestic building. Charlie Daniels, oh no, Charlie Daniels, Cherie Daniels received our T-shirts and the magnets on our new van. You are the best. You need to come to Mount Rainier, absolutely. And Mount Rainier, of course, I saw it from a distance from Seattle a couple years ago, but definitely. Shout out from Belen, New Mexico, and I want to go back to New Mexico. I want to go to Mexico also. There's so many places, so little time, And someone was telling me, at some point, will you run out of places to go? And haven't you been to Arizona too many times? Haven't you been to? But even in Arizona, I haven't seen like half of the places that are there to see in Arizona, and that's probably one of the states besides Florida that I've seen the most. So I don't think I'll ever run out of interesting places. Yes, I've done like all the marquee ones, like all the big cities, pretty much. I've been to all the big cities in the United States. I've been to the main national parks, like the top 10 for sure. I mean, I'm still missing Crater Lake and a couple of them, but then there's always those little places and of the beaten path destinations, and there's so much. Okay, did I miss your IPA? No, we're having some Dogfish Head IPA. In Maine, our neighbor New Hampshire, you can see the sunrise first in nation by going to Mount Desert Peak. I thought it was Cadillac Mountain in Acadia. That I went. It was foggy, so I didn't get to see the sunrise. In any case, let me read. Look at that. Look at the snow. That was the first time I saw snow like that, probably in all my adult life. Hey Robert, what was your Kia able to pull weight-wise? Because that was likely small and could pull relatively small and could put the Minitini. It was rated for 3,500. I probably pushed it a little beyond that at some points, but for the most part, I tried to travel especially at the beginning. I tried to travel with empty tanks, especially if I was going to hit some mountains. But it did an admirable job, and I had that car for 15 years, and it got to 150,000 miles. And eventually, like everything, like all mechanical things, it died. Do you have an open date for Pelican Campground? I don't, and it's not gonna be a campground. It's gonna be my place to relax and chill out. We're gonna have an RV site for the old trailer, an RV site for a new trailer. And I'm gonna have I'm thinking one of those container homes. I'm thinking of a container home, and I've had to figure out cost, and the one that suits our needs. It would have to be more like a clubhouse kind of thing, to have like my home theater, a nice bathroom, a nice place to work, and maybe a bedroom, and yeah, and some storage. So I don't know exactly. And hello, Robert. You are my favorite YouTube channel. Thank you for bringing us along on your journeys. Thank you, Jason Grilly. And Mr. Remy is here. Everything takes time. I know, man. I know. Everything takes time. And, you know, even this YouTube channel, you know, it took 10 years to reach 100,000 subs. Um, Pelican Campground. I'm calling it Pelicamp, Pelicamp, and it is up in near Perry, Florida, and very soon when I get it finished, I'm gonna do a comprehensive video from start to finish how I found about how I found out about that area, how I decided to get that particular property, and the whole process of and my mom says thanks everyone for the warm greetings. How much is it to maintain an RV each year, and how much would you recommend spending on a new RV for two people? I mean, spending on a new RV for two people, that's almost an impossible question to answer, because it really depends on what you want and what you need, and you know, you could spend 15 grand on a small trailer, you could spend 1.5 million on a Prevo bus. So it really depends. You have to narrow it down to what you think you want, and then you have to go to an RV show, because the variety is so great. And then the maintenance, the same. It depends how much you drive it, whether you're full-timing or you're weekender. If you're a weekender, there's very little maintenance, really. If you're a full-timer, yeah, it's, every periodically you have to pack the bearings on the trailer, you know, on the wheels on the trailer. Don't tell anybody. I don't do it as often as I should. But hey, Ivan Yossi, RV Journey, super chat. Thank you so much. Traveling to Utah this summer in our Winnebago Trend. I love that Winnebago Trend. Let me tell you, we saw one today on RV Trader that was a good deal. But was it an RV Trader? Illy saw it. Illy was the one who saw it, and we were thinking, should I call? But no, we're not gonna do it yet. Okay, I lost my train of thought. I didn't finish reading your comment here. We want to spend 3 to 4 days in Moab and its surroundings. Do you recommend we rent a car? Probably not. Everything out there in that area is very RV friendly, so you could probably, unless you don't want to break camp and every day go out. And actually, in that area, I would rent a Jeep. They have if you want to be off-roading a little bit, they have Jeep rentals. But everything out there is very RV friendly, so you could get pretty much everywhere with your Trend. And the Trend is a short class. It's a B plus, right, or C minus. It's a C, really. So yeah. Greetings from Finland. It's snowing here right now. Hello, Finland. I want to go back to Finland. It is Cisco girl. It is motivational to me when you go on hikes at national parks. Thanks for taking us along. My stress level goes way down when I watch your channel. Oh, thank you so much, and I'm glad to help. Louis and Christy and my son want to thank you for inspiring his to hit the road and enjoying life. Going to the West in an RV, can't wait. Well, enjoy life. Yeah, it goes so quickly. You know, I can't believe I'm going to be 50 this year. And I don't feel 50 for sure. I don't know how 50 feels, but it's certainly not this. Are you planning to do a Minitini Lounge this weekend, Dylan? No, I'm going to be away. I probably won't do another Minitini Lounge until either late in this month or probably even in April. I don't think. Michelle, I think we're meeting up very soon. Disney would be better. Hey, Bill Utah, hello there. Disney would be better than Disneyland, better and more RV parks. In that sense, yeah. Disneyland is like in the middle of Anaheim, and it's like it's kind of from the outside it looks smaller than it really feels. Inside, it feels much larger than outside. I guess they maximize the space in there. But if you go Anaheim Harbor RV Park, it's very close, and it's a pretty cool RV park. It's pretty good. Alex Mobile, be patient. The subs will come. I just passed 100. I'm still plugging along. Yeah, at the beginning, it's rough. For many years, I was under 1,000, and then all of a sudden, California road trip came out, and we got a lot more. You should look at a small barn dominium. I have no idea what that is, but I'll look it up. Okay, here we go. Hey, Consumer Report magazine just rated the Jeep pickup truck. I like that pickup truck, by the way. A tow an RV, dig a ditch. Thank you, Remy. How do you keep your trailer safe when you journey out and about? And most places are safer than where it is right now in the city. I have a lock that I put on the hitch, on the lip that goes into the hitch, just so it's a deterrent. But the West is the best. I agree. Hitting 50 this year too. Yeah, right. And when we thought that 50 was old, like years ago. John N, thank you for that super chat. Love your show. Please say happy birthday to Betty Naranjo. Happy birthday, dear Betty. Happy birthday to you. And Heather Roldan, thank you for that super chat. Greetings from Virginia. Thank you for your family-friendly channel. Of all the YouTubers we watch, you are only one my 13-year-old son Eric requests to watch. Well, and say hello to Eric for me, and I'm so glad that you like it, that you guys like it, and that you find it family-friendly. Thank you, Rowland Ricardi, for that super chat. Have a drink on us here in Jersey. Cheers. And Cherie Daniels, thank you so much for that super chat. Thanks for all your fantastic videos. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat, and it is my pleasure to do this. Would you consider living in an RV full time? I don't know, maybe for a period of time, but I kind of like coming back to a place where I can spread around. That's not a word. Would you guys like to get a preview of the next video? Yeah, that's where we're going. Kansas. Okay, let me see, because I have more super chats here. I'm out, back to work. Hey, enjoy work, Remy. And Suzanne Reynolds, thank you for that super sticker. Saying thank you. No, thank you. Thanks to you. And Vicente Lopez, thank you for that super chat. Thank you, Vicente. My dad used to be named Vicente, by the way. A little known fact. Try again. Thank you for that super chat. Super chat, yes. Robert, when are you coming to Maryland? Late summer, early fall. I do want to do like the whole East Coast, and I'm gonna do the coast of Maryland. I might go inland a little bit, but yeah. Oh, David Brookings, thank you for that super chat. For that one, I have to break out the falsetto, huh? Robert, we really enjoy your videos and are impressed with all your various talents. The Minitini Lounge it's always a treat, especially the one on Frank's birthday. Yeah, that's the one that I wore the tuxedo, right? Well, that's all the preview I can give you of the next video here, because what should I do? Let's go back to the Big Brother version here. me get rid of the chat here real quick. Yeah, there. All right. Let me keep going here, reading your comments, which is what we do here, right? Hi, Robert, saying hello from Jamaica. Yeah, man. I watch your videos every day. Thank you so much. And I have to go back to Jamaica. We went to Jamaica on a cruise. When was it? 2006 or 7? It's a blur. One of my earlier videos. If you go back to to the YouTube channel, one of the earlier videos, it's that cruise that we were there for a few hours. We did Dunes River Falls, and ate some jerk chicken, and then we had to go back to the cruise. I wanna CLT play one of my videos. LOL. Maybe I should do that. Yeah. Let me go back here. Eduardo Cabret, Robert, we are huge fans. Thanks for getting us through the pandemic with your travels. No, you're very welcome. Do you make more income from YouTube or from sponsorships? It all adds up. I make more from YouTube, but I make a little bit from different sources, and yeah, that's basically it. I would hate to do Robert's taxes. I know, I'm dreading it. Believe it or not, this year is gonna be, and I don't really have an accountant. I do it myself, and but at some point, it's gonna get out of hand. There's too many little things. I've got too many things going on. Salud from Pecan Grove RV Parking, Austin. That's an awesome place. I mean, it's the RV park itself it's just the location. The location. It's your walking distance right there from. Robert, have you seen the latest new Buc-ee's? Yes, I have. The one in Daytona Beach. It's not open yet, but I saw it for my 95 last weekend, actually. Hey, Manuel Camacho, whenever I go back to Southern California, we have to go back to Disneyland, right? We're drinking some Dogfish Head 90-minute IPA. And let me look, because we have Audrey Dion one. We have another super chat. Thank you so much. Grateful to you for giving me the confidence to hit the road and explore. Thank you. No, thank you for the super chat, and you're very welcome. You're very welcome, and so glad that you've decided to hit the road. It's thank you, Rick Osterschmidt, for becoming a chief Pelican Head. Thank you. And well, multiple Roberts on the screen, yeah, and they all have a different. I wish I could lower the brightness on the screen so you could see the third Robert better. Have you visited Connecticut? I just driven through it, really. I cheated and put the sticker on the map, but no, we haven't really done Connecticut, and it's this year. That's kind of part of. What's that town that is New London? I wanna coming from Maine, and from New England, and of course Massachusetts. We've seen Boston, but we want to see the rest of Massachusetts. There's a ferry from New London to Long Island, and we want to do that. Bob Leach, is it Buc-ee's or Buc-ee's? Is the second one. And Luisa G, thank you for that super sticker. It says, thank you. Robert, are you even seeing this? Come see us in Idaho. Idaho, one of my favorite states too, by the way. Idaho, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be like just potato fields. And I haven't even seen Coeur d'Alene in the north. I've only seen like the south, and supposedly the north is the Pios Doras Stones. So, Oh, where am I? Connecticut's Capitol building is the most beautiful in the country, in my opinion. I'm gonna go check it out. Where are you coming back to Texas? I just came back from Texas, believe it or not. I just haven't seen those videos yet, but I even did a flight on one of these planes. What's it called? A Cessna. Jason, another Chief Pelican head Jason took me on his Cessna. That was really super cool. Jackie, I think you should restart your computer because I don't think I think it's on your end the problem. Lots of super chats tonight. Okay, Christopher Olsen from Sweden. Lots of super chats tonight. Well, that's the thing. You have to super chat three of us. Three of us. That's That's no, just kidding. Remember to press the thumbs up. Yes, everybody. 731 of you when we have 248 thumbs up. So. Where in Michigan would you like to go? Many places, and there's that the sand dunes, the Sleeping Bear sand dunes, and I want to do like the whole Mitten, and of course in the UP I want to do the Tiquanaman Falls. Is that how you pronounce it? But yeah, lots of places in Michigan that I want to see. Anna Maria Island, Florida. That's another place that everybody keeps recommending, and I haven't been to yet. Okay, what should I show you on that rear screen there? How about I show you a picture of my beautiful pine tree in Pelicamp? Question: have you been to Washington State? If so, what places do you recommend we visit? We've been staying at the military base for 7 days. Thanks. And I was mostly in the Olympic Peninsula, which is beautiful. I went to Cape Alava, which is the westernmost point in the lower 48, and Cape Flattery, which is the very tip of the Olympic Peninsula. And then I spent some time in Seattle, and I went to Olympic National Park to the Hurricane Ridge, and that place is really quite something. It's amazing, beautiful area. Thank you, Kevin McKay, for that super chat. Thank you. Yusura Alves, hi Robert, greetings from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Congrats. No, good idea to put the screen behind you. That looks so nice. Congrats. Cheers. I'm tasting a Chardonnay from Chile. And Chile makes some great wines. Argentina too, but Chile makes some great wines. And Mr. CLT, thank you so much for that super chat. Wine fund. Yeah, we're probably going to have a wine, Ili and I, after this. Florida does not have a beautiful Capitol building, in my opinion. Sadly, I know it's because of Traveling Robert highlighting some very beautiful ones. Well, the new Capitol building, it's a disgrace, at least on the outside. It looks like a Soviet construction, something like that. But the historic Capitol building, it's a beautiful small building, very quaint, and it's nowadays a museum. And yeah, I think that the historic Capitol building is very nice. I just can't believe they built that monstrosity there. Thank you, Ingrid Larson, for that super chat. My road trip starts on Monday. I enjoy your show. Thanks for everything you do for us. Now, you're very welcome. And thank you for the super chat. Thank you always, everybody. Traveling Robert, is that the screen you're going to use to project me for the Minitini intermission? We could do that, but no, because for the Minitini Lounge, I'm just gonna project you like directly on the screen, like on TV. But yeah, that we could do that too. I don't know. We'll see. This screen, by the way, it's really cool. It's just it's like a blanket, a piece of cloth, and it comes with brackets that you just attach it. So it's very easy to remove and put back. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put those hooks on Minitini too, so I can take it to Minitini and have a cool movie out there and out there. What's the coolest RV travel trailer you've seen so far, other than Winnebago? I like that Intech that I saw at the Tampa RV show. Those Intechs are really cool. The design, and I just off the top of my head, there might be a better one, but yeah. The Buc-ee's between Daytona and St. Augustine opened about 10 days ago. New Buc-ee's planned along I-75 Fort Myers. So when I passed by that Buc-ee's on Daytona. It's just north of Daytona. I passed by there last Monday, and it still looked last Sunday, and it still looked like it was closed. Well, I know, was it Monday or Tuesday? And it didn't look open, and it didn't show up on Google. But I'm going up there in a couple of days, so I'm gonna go check it out. Brianna Fleet, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. I had another question here that I wanted to read, and I totally Monica Castillo, my boyfriend Eric wants to know, since you've been to Anaheim, an area and Florida resident, do you prefer Disney World or Disneyland? I'm gonna say Disney World. I mean, Disneyland is the original one, but I'm a Floridian. I have to say Disney World, right? And Disney World is much bigger, and it's not only Disney World, because Disney World you have Epcot, and you have Animal Kingdom, and you have all the other parks and the Hollywood Studios, and actually Epcot is probably one of my favorite parks. Viajando sin rumbo, thank you for that super chat, super sticker. Cool, man. And thank you. Of course, Manuel Camacho is gonna say Disneyland because he's from California. I mean, Disneyland was the first, and there are certain things, and of course, I've been to Disney World several times, and I went to Disney World when I was younger, so when it did the desired effect. And in Disneyland, I was 2 years ago for 2 hours, so it's not a fair thing, because I've only been to Disneyland for literally less than 2 hours. So yeah. Do you know if the Sumo Springs or the lift loader 5000 airbags are good for clearance and smoother ride? I wouldn't know. I used to use on old Kia. I put I forget what they were called now. Airlift something or another. They were red. What are those? What's the brand? Somebody tell me. From Barbertown, Ohio, we really enjoy watching your travels. Thank you. It's Buc-ee's a privately owned company. Seems like they're growing leaps and bounds. I don't know. I know they're a Texan company, and they're true to their origins, because, as you know, everything is bigger in Texas, and I know. Semi-truck drivers like my friend Jim, they don't like Buc-ee's because they're not allowed there. But I really like Buc-ee's. There's something about it. They have some awesome marketing, of course, and it's a good experience once you go in there. They have the pulled pork sandwiches, which are pretty good. They're pretty decent. They're pretty good, and they have brisket sandwiches too that are pretty good. I mean, nothing compared to like a real barbecue joint, but for a gas station, it's awesome. And yeah, it's and then they usually have like the cheaper prices in gas. Bill Utah, thank you for that super chat. Going out for the first trip in the RV next week, Zion National Park and St. George. Here we come. All right, Zion, and you are relatively close to Zion. There, well, not that much. That the Zion is southern Utah, but still, enjoy, man, enjoy. It's one of those. It's definitely top 10 national parks, if not top 5. Personally, I could quite happily never visit a theme park again. Give me the wild open countryside every time, and I tend to agree with you, Rob. To be honest, and I've been to. I mean, once in a while I'll enjoy it, but I don't like the crowds anymore as much as once back in the day when I was young. What's that song? And then we waited like for 3 hours to see King Kong in Universal Studios, and nowadays I wouldn't do that for nothing in the world. And Goombas, thank you for the super chat. Robert, cheers to you and the Pelican Heads. Will be at Skip's Jack's Marathon Columbus Day weekend. My wife got first round. All right, Skip Jack's Marathon. What is that? Question, Robert, for the weekend of March 27. I'll be off for a couple of days. Do you have any suggestions to camp around Florida that you think I would enjoy? March 27th. Oh man, there's so much. How far from South Florida do you want to get? We have to talk about this. We have to talk about this in person, but there's so much. Any of the state parks in Florida would be great, and it depends. In March 27th might still be a little bit too. The water might be too cold for a beach, a campground. So if you can make it to the Panhandle, Falling Water State Park is really cool. It's the tallest waterfall in Florida. Bill Davis, after seeing you hook up your Blue Eddy to Minitini, I was wondering if you looked into DC chargers to better charge the house batteries while driving. And at some point, if the trailer was mine, I would have already looked for a solution like that. But the way they wired it, and as you know, this is a loaner as part of my deal with Winnebago as a brand ambassador. Since this is a loaner, I cannot modify it. But if it was mine, I would have done that already. Ben Allen, thank you for the super chat. Robert, do you play the bass guitar in your music? You have some serious funk. My girlfriend and I love watching. And actually, many years ago, I did play the bass guitar, like an actual bass guitar. I do the bass lines on a keyboard, but I love the bass is one of those kind of underestimated instruments, and that many you don't really realize how important it is. And I really love doing a good bass line. It's just doing the tonic and the dominant. It's you know what I mean. If you're going to Zion, you have to go to Snow Canyon State Park. I want to go there too. I've been staying on the line for 2 days to see the Stones. Well, that's the Stones, right? Se solo avessi abbastanza burro di arachidi, potrei vivere per sempre. I'm kind of rusty on my Italian, but I think this means you could live forever. I don't know. Burro means donkey in Spanish, so I don't know. We have Google Translate. I could do that, right? Too. Hola, Larry and Andy me dijeron que pasara por aquí. Hi, Jimmy Moreno. Question, what's the weirdest roadside attraction you've seen? Oh, now you're putting me on the spot. Roadside attraction. That wall drugstore in South Dakota was weird. But I wouldn't call it weird. It was just like, I I have to think about this one. I have to think about this one for a moment. I find the 30-gallon propane tank better value. I know it probably is, but you know the 5-pounder that I have is good because sometimes you can't find a place that can fill it, and then you can exchange it at a Home Depot. That's the only thing that I like about having the standard. It's a 20-gallon. No, it's a 30-gallon propane tank. Wait, that's a huge thing. Okay. Oh, the Buc-ee's grand opening in St. Augustine. No, I'm talking about the one in Daytona. There's one in Daytona that is almost ready to open. It's Betsy's birthday tomorrow from where RV staying, and I'm taking her on a road trip, and she doesn't know where I'm taking her. We'll be jamming to your CD all the way there. Well, enjoy, and enjoy. Have a great time. Thank you, Sung Chi Tsai, for that super chat. Thank you. My aunt Lena Green lives in Rockledge, Florida, and wants to say hi, and she enjoys your shows very much. Thanks, and thank you so much for that super chat, and enjoy the show always. Monica Castillo, thank you so much for that super chat. We started watching you recently and we love your content. You inspired us to take our own road trip for our anniversary. Happy anniversary, and enjoy the road. Happy trails always. And checking in from Fort Wayne, Indiana. I stopped in Fort Wayne, Indiana last year briefly to meet up with Fort Falcon. Smash the like button, it helps the chat. Absolutely, we have 335 likes, 716 of you watching right now. Hey, Camaro Man, thank you for being here. The Thing, oh yeah, The Thing in Southern Arizona. Thank you. That would be. I didn't stop there. I saw another YouTuber stop there, and I'm like, this is kind of strange. There's a lot of them that are like, I don't stop at those things as much anymore. You know what was creepy? The Two Guns ghost town on Route 66 in Arizona. Two Guns, but that's not a roadside attraction anymore. That's like the ruins, but that was strange. There was another one. Aquila Flats on I-10 as you enter New Mexico. That's kind of strange. But yeah, The Thing, I've heard strange things about The Thing, and they have signs from Texas pretty much. Thank you, Natalie Driscoll, for that super chat. Happy Friday. Hope you have super weekend. I really hope so too. Yeah, I'm going up to Pelicamp. And it's one of those projects that it's taking a little longer than I expected, but it's a lot of fun to start a property like that, a homestead from scratch. I'm having a good time planning it and seeing it slowly come to fruition. And I'm gonna share a video next week with you guys. This is good. Oh, 7:20. We've been doing this for an hour and 20 minutes. So we're gonna start wrapping it up in about 10 minutes. We do 7:30. I'm gonna grab the guitar and sing for you guys. Robert, I'm in Tampa area. I just got my own small trailer. Where do you think I should go for first maiden weekend that's closed? Oh man, Fort DeSoto County Park. If you can get into Fort DeSoto, definitely. That would be the place. We're staying in Custer State Park in the Badlands 3 to 4 days this summer. What do you recommend we don't miss? Well, the Badlands, of course. Mount Rushmore, of course. I hear Crazy Horse. It's really cool to see too. I want to go there. But yeah. Yeah, the restrooms in Bucky's were pretty clean. Yeah, I vouch for that. I'm going to Venice Beach, Florida in 2 weeks. What do you think about that place? Beautiful, lovely place, beautiful beaches, cool people, and the town is it's nice and it kind of looks Italian-ish, the architecture. So yeah, I like it. Hello from San Antonio, cool town. What are you sipping on? What was I sipping on? A 90-minute Imperial IPA. They should sponsor from Dogfish Head. Hola, Hector Velez. Why are some people jerks? Essential worker asking. There are not as many jerks as you would think, but you know, there's one in every family, like they said in that movie. We love your compositions and arrangements. Your bass lines are my favorite part and underappreciated. Thank you so much. And I have to start doing more music. Um, Robert, once you conquer the lower 48, what's your plan for from there? Well, the 49th and Hawaii eventually, and then I want to do Europe. Eventually, do all of Western Europe. I want to do all of South America. I want to do Australia. And of course, once I do the lower 48, doesn't mean that I saw everything in the lower 48. So I could be circling in North America for the rest of my life. And at some point, yeah, it's kind of out of my comfort zone because it's one of those places that very few people go to. But I'm thinking, of course, Asia and Africa. At some point, I have to go, right? Japan. I would love to go to Japan too, and some parts of Africa, like Lagos and South Africa, like Cabo. Cabo's in Mexico. It's the Cabo. You know why? Because Cape, it means Cabo in Spanish, right? In English. So Cape Town, South Africa, places like that. You know what? Where I would love to go, like that would be like the ultimate. If I ever run out of places to go, I want to go to the island of Tristan da Cunha. The island of Tristan da Cunha, it's in the middle of the southern Atlantic, and it's said to be the most remote place on Earth, and they have no airport, and they have a boat that goes from Cape Town, Africa, but it goes like once every other month or something like that. It's crazy. So I think I rambled enough on that question, right? Wall Drug is in South Dakota. Yes, it is. Your videos are always pretty fast going, and everything was crammed in one day. But now it's very relaxing and easy going. It's as if I'm trying with you. Also, enjoy travel. Thank you. And I'm gonna try to slow down eventually in my travels as much as possible. So yeah. Hello from Destin, Florida. This is my second time ever on one of your live streams. Well, welcome, and come back because we have a good time here. I'm gonna do another Minitini Lounge at some point. My sister, we got an argument on who found you first on YouTube. True story. Well, Ili and I have sometimes wonder who found who first, like who found. I think she found most of the people that we watch together. She found them first, back in the day, like in the early days. Nomadic Fanatic and Less Junk More Journey, Mike, Living Free. The early nomads, and Chris Travels before it was Chris and G, and now it's the Schoolie, and now it's Zeppelin, and Wanderlust Estate. The early. Is it as remote as the movie Castaway? Well, the remote in the sense that in this island, there's actually people living there. Let's call it the most remote inhabited place on Earth. Maybe I should And Anthony Bridges, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And Jeff Kryl, thank you so much for that super chat from Luisa this time. Oh, thank you, Luisa. I really appreciate it. And by the way, one of the places that I eventually I want to go back to is also Cuba when the time is right and it's easy for me to go. I intend to do a full tour of Cuba. So yeah, Cabo San Lucas might come before that. Cabo San Lucas probably next winter. Who knows? I was gonna go. I was very close, and I even brought my passport just in case. But this is the thing with the trailer that I have right now, since it is not mine. I don't think I'm supposed to take it out of the country. When does the Perry County property officially open for business? I don't think I'm gonna open it for business, like as a business. This is just my, for now it's my place there to hang out and yeah, at some point I'm gonna have guests, but oh, Nian, I have bad news. I don't think Mini Greenie is recovering. Doesn't look good. Let's just put it that way. I transplanted it into another pot, but I don't know. Actually, Ely transplanted it. I think she has a better hand with them when it comes to plants. Amaranto Cabrera. Hello there. Happy Friday, Robert. Hope everything is good. I just joined the chat now. Well, welcome to the chat, Amaranto. And yeah, we still have that rain check going for dinner in Miami at some point. And we'll make it. We'll make it at some point. Robert, you homesick? You miss Cuba? Not anymore. I missed it for many years. You do miss the place that you came from. But eventually, you become off the place where you live. So I don't miss it in that sense. I just wanna go back and see it. To see it as the place where I was born. But it's not a place that I miss or think about every day or anything like that. No. Beautiful island. Tammy Forret, thank you so much for that super chat. I'd love to go to Cuba. I have a distant family in there. I do have a cousin there, and one of these days. How far is your new place from your house? 420 miles. So yeah, it is pretty far. I thought about it, but I wanted it to be far to begin with. To be, because being far from Miami, it's kind of close to Georgia and Alabama and kind of the panhandle of Florida, that kind of thing. It's like a halfway point between Miami and Atlanta, where we have family too. So yeah. The only known treatment for sad cactus is lots of tight hugs, especially if it is a shoya. I mean, I'm not giving up hope, but it's kind of looking brown. Those bumpy roads, and I think that's what it was. It was too many days, going through all those bumpy roads, and I think that took a toll on it. But do you think people are more on edge lately? Some people are. I mean, and it's justifiable. When especially in a lot of places where people, have been, our lives have changed in many ways, right? And then there's the fear. There's the fear, and fear is no good for your soul. Lou has cousins in Cuba. We want to come to. At some point, I will go. At some point, when it is when there's a lot of paperwork and red tape for me to go to Cuba right now. So, not for the time being, but someday. Robert, next time I see you, have some great plant food that I'll turn you on to. Okay, yes. Robert, I'm going back to Sedona on 4th of July. We enjoy Sedona, man. And when I was in Sedona, I keep getting calls on this iPhone, and I haven't really given that phone to anybody. That phone is pretty much it's just for internet purposes. Let's do another picture here. There's another picture. That's the entrance to Pelicamp, right there. And that was right at sunset. It doesn't look that great in that picture. That's Minitini parked in front of Pelicamp. So there, I'll leave it there. My twin. Hello from North Dakota. That's a cool state too. Hello, Massachusetts. Probably the car warranty telemarketers. You get those too? I thought it was only me. Yeah, those. It's crazy. Springfield, Massachusetts. At some point, yeah, I wanna explore that whole area in New England. But yeah. Hey, Ivan Josie, RV Journey. Thank you for that super chat again. But where did you stay, and where do you recommend we stay in Michigan? We are staying there for 3 days. As you know, my Michigan stay was kind of rushed. I stayed at this RV park. It's managed by a church in Frankenmuth. That was pretty cool. And in the UP, definitely the Pictured Rocks. No, Pictured Rocks, was it? I have to go back to Michigan. Michigan, I kind of rushed through, but it's a cool state. And another thing that I loved in Michigan, it was that Henry Ford Museum. If you're into cool museums, the Henry Ford, absolutely. So yeah. Robert, will the Minitini Lounge be open tonight? No, we're not gonna have a Minitini Lounge until next month probably. We have 727 in the chat right now. That sounds like a plane. Robert, next time you go to Sedona. And I guess I missed the beginning of that question. Last time I was in Sedona, it almost snowed on us. So you planning to visit California this year, Dylan? I probably will. I don't know. If I do, it's gonna be like Gold Country, another Port Crescent States Park. Yeah, there's so many places in Michigan that I didn't visit, so it's hard for me to tell you where to go because I missed most of the good stuff. I hear that Sleeping Bear Sand Dunes, it's really good. So thank you, Pete L. I haven't checked in a while, but I still always enjoy watching your videos. Oh, one thing that I wanted to ask you guys, and let me know if this is a good idea. I've been thinking of starting to publish the Sunday videos a little later. You know, I publish them at 7 a.m. Eastern time right now, every Sunday. But according to YouTube, to Google, most of you guys start going into YouTube at around 10 a.m. So if I do them a little later and I make them a premiere so we can just hang out in the morning on a Sunday, watching the video together, is that something you guys would like, or should I continue publishing at 7 a.m. like I still do, which is probably better for our folks in Europe, where it is noon for them. Let me know. Let me know. If not now, in the comments below after I finish the video. Are you able to get your land cleared, and how's it going? We cleared the main part, and as you can see here, Neon Pony says later is fine. Of course, because you are in mountain time. So yeah, Jeremy, your videos are inspiration. Later is fine. Okay, so I might start doing it later. I'm trying to think here. I wanted to show you. Let me see if I can find the. Yeah, this is. Look at that. That picture is awesome. That was in Lake Pontchartrain. No, I don't have any more pictures here handy of. This is really cool to be able to. Let's do the 3 Roberts just to finish the video like that. But that's not. Is that like live? Yeah, it is. No, it's not quite. Pine tree needs a name. Yeah, and that's not the main pine tree. I have a pine tree in the back that it's beautiful. You can't see it really well on this picture right here, but yeah, I have a pine tree back there. Let me see if I can find the picture. Of course, that would be. No, that's not it. That's a saguaro in organ pipe. I can't see anymore, you know that. Oh, this is quartzite. Okay, here we go. That's my favorite pine tree right there in the middle of the picture. Yeah, that's the one that I like. It's small, but I like it. Corey Donahue, thank you for the super chat. Love you, Robert. Can you say hi to our toddler Everett? Also, have you ever considered moving out of Florida to any other place you visited? And hi, Everett. I have. I've seriously considered moving out of Miami. That's the one place. But I love Florida, and that's something that I was reminiscing and considering when I came back to Florida this time around. I'm like, this kind of feels like home. You know, something about the color palette and the signs and this and that. And I totally lost my train of thought. But I've considered northern Georgia. I've considered Arizona. So you never know. You never know. You never know. How much land do you have? It's just an acre. It's just an acre. I didn't want to for my first piece of land outside of Miami. I didn't want to, get something bigger. I might do something in eastern Texas. I would love to find something but not just land. This would be more like maybe something with a cabin or something in northern Georgia or southwestern, in the mountains, southwestern North Dakota, that kind of thing. I'll also be grabbing some desert flower seeds for you and send them so you can see if they work at Pelicamp. That would be cool. That would be great, actually. 10 a.m. works. Thank you for the great videos. Thank you so much. Lone Pine is beautiful. Yes, it is. Charlie Brown tree. I need some rum. Oh, you have to call the RV DJ for that one. Do it at 10 a.m. All right, we'll do it. We're gonna switch at 10 a.m. and if nobody watches, I'll go back to 7 a.m. But we're gonna do 10 a.m. and whenever I'm available, I'll do a premiere and hang out with you guys. Let's do that. We'll give it a try. It's been a tradition for several years now, but yeah. All right, everybody. I'm gonna start Wiseman, Alaska, soon. I love that town. I love that little town in the middle of the tundra up there. So everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me on yet another Friday evening, and Niagara Falls, Canada. I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Next Friday, probably coming to you from Pelly Camp in Taylor County, Florida. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. We'll see. It's a wrap. Good night, all. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah, I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Yeah, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Barry 81 Jones, thank you for that super chat. Wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free. Oh wait, thank you for that super chat in my RV. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. Happy Friday, and I'll see you on the road next weekend, next Friday. Bye.